Hi, I'm going to show you how to tie a double bead head nymph. This nymph is what I call the 133D. D stands for double bead. On the bottom right of the book you can see all the different tools required to tie that fly, and on the bottom left of the book all the hooks and material you need to have to tie that fly. By the way, on this book you can find all my pattern that I've been tying during the last 30 years. So let's go. You start by tying the thread first in front. You put the bead on the bottom part, and you tie the tying thread in first. Okay. Now you need to have a color which is slightly darker on the top of the body. So for that I will use the CDC olive that I like very much on the top, and a second one to illustrate the legs. So I put that back. You take the long one on the front and you tie it this way. Okay, and pull a little bit that you have enough material. Check on the bottom. Okay, and you trim the excess. This is going to be the part that I use for the back of the nymph. For the legs you can take the barbs out of the stem that way, and as you probably see there is some hooks which are very good to illustrate the legs. So I will use this section for the legs. So you tie it on the front and we will use it at the end. Okay, so you try to be a little conical. It's easier to bring the bead on top of it. Use your finisher and you end up like this, and then you trim your tying thread. So you're free to bring on the front the beads. Now you start again with the tying thread on the back. You go up to the beginning of the bend, and then you go a little bit in the curve and you turn back. I like very much to use the coque de leopardo for the tail, so I will take out a little bunch of it like this, that I will grab together, return, adjust the lengths and tie it in like this. Okay, now you can use as well the excess to increase the body. Now I need a little bit of a very fine wire which is going to help me to stabilize the feather and also to give the illusion of the segmentation. For the body I like very much the light color, which is the cream, so I tie it at the end. At the far end to give the illusion of something conical, which is actually what I want. So I'll use the plier. I grab the CDC by the large section, and then I wrap, twist and wrap to create the body shape like this, and I invite the fibers to get in order to have a quite nice conical body. When you reach this point you stop it very close to the bead, you cut the excess, and then you use your finisher to stop the tying thread. That's it. You trim the tying thread and you trim the excess of CDC that you have been unable to bring in the process. You reverse the thread, you take your wire and you go around to illustrate the segmentation, and when you reach close to the beads, you just go use your finisher, a few wraps, maybe 2, it's enough, and then it's finished. So you trim it, then you cut the CDC stem, you cut off the remaining of the CDC, and in the water the legs is going to stay away from the bead like this, and the double bead is in fact the same effect as a tungsten bead, but sometimes it's quite hard to see which way it is the bead. So that's the reason I create a range with 1 bead and the same range with 2 beads, and 2 beads is nearly the weight of the tungsten beads. So thank you for your attention.